Amy with Colored Valley Cooks, and today we're going to make a corn pudding. So let's get started. First thing I'm doing is chopping up some onion and sweet pepper for our corn pudding. You're going to want about a half cup of onion chopped up and just a couple of sides off of a pepper. Now, a green pepper works fine. I just didn't have one, so I used the red. So as long as it's a sweet bell pepper, doesn't matter what color you use. Green, red, yellow, orange, flower. So just cut them small, okay? Let's go cut our corn off the cob. One lady told me to turn my knife around when I scraped it. I don't know that really matters, but I did. Just for her, right? Boy, this is a good knife. It's sharp. Get you a really good sharp knife when you do corn. You're going to cut it off the cob, and like I said, we're going to do 5 ears this way. So we'll be right back when we finish cutting it off the cob. I'm going to put in a little bit of butter, a couple of tablespoons, a little bit of oil. Why not? Make it good. And I'm going to start sauteing this onion and pepper, then we're going to add the corn, okay? But I'm going to saute these veggies just a little bit before we do. And while we're doing that, I want to open a can of canned milk. So what I'm going to do with this corn pudding is I'm going to use a cup of regular milk, and my milk is skim. So I'm actually going to open evaporated milk, and so the full, and fill it up to the 2-cup mark. So we're going to go to 2 cups with this. So I had about a cup of regular milk and about a cup of evaporated milk in there. Okay? We're going to use that when we put it together. So we're just going to saute this right quick.
So if you could use exactly what kind of milk you want, what kind of milk would you use?
I would use whole milk, but I don't buy that. So I personally love the taste of evaporated milk and stuff. So I prefer it. Whatever you want to do, as long as it's some kind of cream, it don't matter. It's corn pudding, okay? Now let's add the corn. This is 5 ears of corn. It had one really large yellow ear in it that Chris picked up at the store. I mean, a lot of people use canned corn to do corn pudding, but let me say this. If you're going to make it, you know, for a family reunion or for Christmas or a special occasion, you got company coming over, use fresh corn. If you use canned corn, I personally would use a 12-ounce frozen white shoe peg corn with a can of yellow corn drained. That's what I would use if I had to replace this with something other than fresh. So like I said, it would be like a 12 to 16 ounce of shoe peg corn frozen, and I would just dump it in here and add a can of yellow kernel corn. Just drain it first, okay? So we're going to let that sit there for a second and cook just a minute. I'll go ahead and put the salt and stuff in here. You're going to want to use about a teaspoon and a half of salt, okay? This is actually a tablespoon. No, it's a half tablespoon, which is about that. So that's how much salt. And then you're going to use about a half teaspoon of pepper. Don't leave the pepper out. Nothing's better in corn and potatoes than black pepper. Okay? we've got to crack 4 eggs and beat them up to go in this. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, that's weird looking. A little bit of the inside of the shell fell down in there. 4. Speed it up. All right, we got to be careful and not scramble our eggs. Okay? So I think I'm going to add them to this. I'm going to try to add them to this without it spilling over. And beat them in here a little bit to this milk. Because you don't want to add them and let them scramble. So you would never just crack your eggs into this corn. And once I add this, I'm going to start stirring it pretty quick. So put your cream and your eggs in here. And I'm going to mix it up. Then we're going to pour it in the casserole dish, okay? And we're going to bake it. We're going to bake it in the oven at 350 for about 40 to 50 minutes. Alright, so we're going to pour this up and put it in a baking dish. And you can spray that baking dish if you want to. I didn't, but you can. And that's it. That's all there is to it, y'all. Simple, easy, delicious, simple ingredient cooking. That's what Southern people do. Simple ingredient cooking. Going in the oven. Goodbye. We'll see ya in about an hour. Close to an hour. Okay. Alright, we're going to dip into this corn pudding and have a bite, y'all. It'll be delish. Put it on our plate. It looks like cheese. And it's not even cheese. Ooh, it's hot, y'all. Now look, it sets up like a souffle, kinda. Because it is a pudding. Okay? It's hot. We're gonna see if it's seasoned well, okay? That ought to be on every Thanksgiving table. It is so good. It is so good. Better than any kind of casserole with cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soup in it. Y'all need to make this. For real. That's a silk from the corn. It looks kind of like a hair, but it's not. It's corn silk. Woo! I'm good enough to eat it. Y'all, this stuff is so good, you got to have it on your Thanksgiving table. It is spot on. Make it first if you don't believe me, and just give it a try. Thanks for watching Colored Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did.